It's easy to believe that significant cognitive decline, even conditions like dementia, are just an inevitable part of getting older, a roll of the dice we can't influence. And what about sleep? Perhaps you've been told, or even felt, that you just don't need as much sleep as you used to, that waking up frequently in the night is simply the new normal. But what if these widely accepted notions are actually holding you back? What if they're costing you precious peace of mind, valuable energy, and even your long-term health? Today, we're going to expose two pervasive myths that often cause unnecessary fear and resignation among older adults. First, we'll shatter the idea that serious cognitive decline is an unavoidable part of aging and show you powerful steps you can take to protect your brain. Then we'll debunk the myth that seniors need less sleep, revealing why quality sleep is more crucial than ever and how to truly get it. By the end of this video, you'll be armed with knowledge that empowers you to take control of your brain health and unlock better sleep, leading to a more vibrant and fulfilling life. Let's dive into our first myth, that significant cognitive decline, like dementia, is simply an inevitable part of getting older. This belief is widespread, and it breeds immense anxiety and a sense of powerlessness. Many people, observing minor memory slips in themselves or others, immediately leap to the conclusion that a diagnosis like Alzheimer's is their unavoidable future. The real-world consequence: this fear can be paralyzing. It can lead individuals to withdraw from mentally stimulating activities, or worse, to delay seeking professional medical advice when genuine concerns arise, because they've normalized the symptoms. They give up on preventive strategies because they believe there's nothing to be done. This myth steals your vitality and your choices, convincing you to give up before you've even truly fought for your brain health. So where does this myth come from? It's largely due to a misunderstanding of what normal aging entails. While it's true that certain aspects of memory might slow down slightly, or it takes a moment longer to recall a name, this is distinctly different from the progressive, debilitating symptoms of Alzheimer's disease or other forms of dementia. Dementia is a medical condition, a disease of the brain, not an automatic consequence of hitting a certain birthday. The origin of this myth lies in confusing the natural, minor changes in cognitive function with pathological decline. But here's the powerful truth: you are not powerless when it comes to your brain health. While there's no guaranteed prevention, extensive research shows that lifestyle choices can significantly reduce your risk of cognitive decline and dementia. This is your So What Now moment for your brain, with practical hows and whens. Embrace lifelong learning, challenge your brain consistently. How? Take an online course, learn a new language, pick up a new instrument, read complex books, or engage in strategy games like chess or bridge. When? Aim for at least 15 to 30 minutes of dedicated mental stimulation daily, making it a regular part of your routine. Stay physically active. Movement is medicine for your brain. How? Engage in at least 150 minutes of moderate-intensity aerobic exercise, like brisk walking, swimming, or cycling per week, plus 2 days of strength training. Even short, frequent walks throughout the day add up. When? Make it a consistent habit, perhaps a morning walk or an afternoon class. Prioritize heart health. What's good for your heart is good for your brain. How? Work with your doctor to manage blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar levels. Adhere to medication if prescribed, and consistently follow lifestyle recommendations. When? Get regular checkups and monitor key health indicators. Eat a brain-healthy diet. Focus on patterns like the Mediterranean or Mind diet. How? Emphasize vegetables, berries, whole grains, nuts, olive oil, and fish. Limit red meat, processed foods, and added sugars. When? Make these shifts a gradual, sustainable part of your daily meals, starting today. Stay socially engaged. Combat loneliness and isolation. How? Join clubs, volunteer, connect regularly with friends and family, participate in community activities, or even consider group exercise classes. When? Aim for consistent social interaction several times a week to foster meaningful connections. Manage stress and mental health. Chronic stress, anxiety, and depression can impact brain health. How? Practice mindfulness, meditation, spend time in nature, or seek professional support if these are ongoing issues. When, integrate stress reduction techniques daily and don't hesitate to contact a therapist or counselor if mental health challenges persist. Now let's transition to our second pervasive myth, that older adults need less sleep than younger adults. This is another belief that often leads to chronic sleep deprivation, which is far more harmful than you might imagine. You might notice your sleep patterns changing, perhaps you wake up more frequently or find yourself going to bed earlier and waking earlier. It's easy to conclude, well, I guess I just don't need 8 hours anymore. But this is a dangerous assumption. The real-world consequences of believing this myth are significant. Chronic sleep deprivation in seniors doesn't just make you tired. It increases your risk of falls, impairs cognitive function, making those memory lapses worse, weakens your immune system, contributes to mood disorders, and can exacerbate chronic conditions like diabetes and heart disease. Believing you need less sleep makes you less likely to seek solutions for sleep disturbances, leading to a vicious cycle of poor rest and declining health. Imagine an older adult who believes they only need 5 hours of sleep. They might be constantly fatigued, leading to less physical activity, which in turn hurts their heart and brain health, all while increasing their risk of a debilitating fall. The origin of this myth likely stems from observations of fragmented sleep patterns in older adults. It's true that as we age, our sleep architecture changes, deep sleep decreases, and we might wake up more easily. But this change in sleep pattern does not mean a change in sleep requirement. The scientific consensus remains clear. Adults, including older adults, generally need 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night for optimal health. The problem isn't that you need less sleep. It's that your body's ability to achieve consolidated, high-quality sleep can become more challenging. So for our So What Now regarding sleep, with practical hows and whens. Prioritize sleep hygiene consistently. How? Establish a consistent sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up at roughly the same time every day, even on weekends. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. A warm bath, reading a book, not on a screen, or gentle stretching. Ensure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool, ideally 60 to 67 degrees F or 15 to 19 degrees C. When? Aim to start your wind-down routine 1 to 2 hours before your target bedtime. Be mindful of naps. While short power naps can be beneficial, long or late-day naps can disrupt nighttime sleep. How? Limit naps to 20 to 30 minutes. When? Try to take naps in the early afternoon before 3 p.m. to avoid interfering with your nighttime sleep drive. Limit stimulants and alcohol. These can significantly disrupt sleep quality. How? Reduce caffeine intake. When? Avoid caffeine at least 6 hours before bedtime and alcohol at least 3 to 4 hours before. Alcohol might make you feel sleepy initially, but it fragments sleep later in the night. Stay active during the day. Regular physical activity can significantly improve sleep quality. How? Even moderate exercise, like a brisk walk for 30 minutes. When? Aim to exercise earlier in the day, preferably at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime, as intense exercise too close to sleep can be stimulating. Address underlying issues. If you consistently struggle with sleep, it's crucial to consult your doctor. When? If you're consistently getting less than 7 hours of sleep, wake up feeling unrefreshed, or your sleep problems are affecting your daily life, schedule an appointment with your physician. Conditions like sleep apnea, restless legs syndrome, and certain medications can severely impact sleep and are treatable. Don't simply accept poor sleep as inevitable. To empower your critical thinking against future health myths, always remember, when you hear a blanket statement about aging, whether it's about your brain, your body, or your sleep, and especially if it promotes resignation or a quick, unsupported fix, ask yourself, is this based on scientific evidence or just common assumption? Does it offer a solution that seems too easy for a complex problem? Am I being told to accept something as inevitable when there might be actionable steps? By challenging these narratives, you empower yourself with the truth. You learn that while aging brings changes, it doesn't have to mean a decline into frailty, mental fog, or sleepless nights. You have more control than you think. Understanding these two myths alone can transform your approach to healthy aging, leading to a sharper mind and more restorative sleep. This is just one example of how relying on misinformation can hold you back. If this video resonated with you, or if you've been grappling with concerns about your memory or sleep, share your experience in the comments below. What other health myths have you heard that you'd like us to debunk? Your questions help us shine a light on the truth. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your health. Stay informed, stay active, and keep seeking the science-backed path to a healthier you.